this is for both of you guys as veterans and leaders. Coach talked about wanting a player-led team. How have you seen that transform since last season, Matt, versus where you're at today?
I would just say there's a lot of guys with a lot of experience. I feel like leadership comes from experiences and what you go through throughout your career. Obviously, with guys that have been there for 5-6 years like me, time to take the next step and be the guys and show the younger guys how to treat practice, how to treat people in life, how to treat classrooms, everything. So,
I think it's definitely that. You know, when the older guys on the team kind of set the standard, the younger guys have to live by it. When the young guys live by it, you're only as strong as your weakest link. And everybody, you know, on the team that's not making an immediate impact on the field is following that standard, it only brings your whole team up.
Very good. Next will be Ira in the middle.
Jordan, how much fun has it been watching the younger quarterbacks and getting to see them play in the stadium today? I mean, not just Brock, but Tate's not a young guy, but just all three of those guys.
yes, sir. I've always loved watching those guys grow every single day. I get so much joy out of it, competing with them every single day. Even with the walk off the field, know that they're my brothers. Yeah, it's really special. It's really, really special. Those guys have been improving every single day, not just in the football field, but in life. See them taking the next step, which is important.
All right, next will be Essen over here to your left.
Yeah, Jared, Byron Trainer had a sequence where he had 2 straight sacks on plays, you know, how much growth have you seen from him and just the room in general since, you know, you got here last year and to see where it is now?
Oh, Byron specifically is just, that kid's a freaking nature. Like, you can see it on kickoff when you see how fast he's running down the field, how he's not disturbed by anybody getting in his way. And y'all saw today, you know, with his sacks, the production he just had, that kid's, he's something special. Seeing how him grow from last year, like he was a good player last year, but now it's just like, wow, Byron, like, it's a whole different thing. And the rest of the room, you see, you know, the younger guys, like Bruce and everybody like that, the real young guys, watching them come up. You know, even though he got hurt today, you saw some of the things that he could do and some of the flashes of what he can be in the future. So I'm excited.
Next will be Kyle over here to your left on the floor.
Question for both of you, but Jared, I guess we're going to start. Just, you know, what do you guys take from today? Just a chance to, another day to get better, as Coach likes to say, but to be able to do it in front of fans inside Doak. Just, you know, what do you both take from a showcase in a day like this?
Me personally, you know, I've tried to never take anything for granted, especially the fans. Because coming from where I came from, you know, it wasn't that, we didn't have this atmosphere every day for a spring game or anything like that. So walking into the stadium, you know, people shouting your name, people screaming at you, people wanting just to talk to you, have a conversation with you. That's just the best part, you know, the fans, the culture here, something I'll never take for granted. I just love it. And just being dope, you know, it's like just another day. Like, we gotta get back at it. Every day we gotta get better. Saw the young guys, they got after it really well today. You know, I feel like I got better today, you know, with some of the reps I took. It's just, every day we gotta get better. As simple as that.
Yeah, to piggyback off what he said, I mean, every time we have an opportunity to go and dope, play football, it's a blessing from the man upstairs. We're at Florida State University. Let's talk about that. We're living a lot of people's dreams right now. We're living our own dreams. So you can't take it for granted. To all the younger guys that are around the field today, look around and enjoy it. We're blessed. We're blessed. We get to go out here and play football and compete with each other, our own brothers, one of our fans that support us through thick and thin. I mean, we've been so many ups and downs throughout our career, and they've always had our back. So.
All right, next will be Corey, top right.
Yeah, Jordan, how cool was it to see, we've all seen it in practice, but Vandravius made that play near the end, kind of showcasing what we've seen now for 6 weeks. How cool was that for you to see him have a moment like that? And I assume you think, okay, man, this kid's a true freshman, he's going to be probably in the rotation next year to make some really big plays for us, even though he's so young.
He's a really special player. He makes big plays like that all the time. He's a young guy that just comes in, came in the first day, ready to work, a humble kid. I mean, he's looking up to a lot of guys like Johnny Wilson, guys that have had a lot of experience. Yeah, he's a really special player. And he reminds me a lot, I always talk about, he reminds me of DJ Matthews a lot, just the way he moves and makes plays. Yeah, he's a really special player.
Special player, huh?
All right, that's it.
Yeah, Obviously, the new jerseys were unveiled. What were your thoughts on those for both of you?
I love them. I love them.
You know, hey, I can finally drop the secret. Hey, I've been saw. Hey, I like them. I think they may be, you know, vow to secrecy. Hey, I like them.
Jordan, on the other end of the spectrum, an older receiver that's really seemed to come out of his own is Kentron. The consistency you've seen from him, and what's been the difference you think for him?
Oh, he's growing every day. He's coming with the right mindset to practice. He's treating every rep as a championship rep, as what Bill talks about. That's another guy that doesn't speak a lot at all. He just comes and works. Yeah, he's really fired. I mean, having him out there now, and he's going into himself and making crazy plays every single practice. It's not just the spring game, it's every practice. He carries himself like really well. He's a confident kid, a humble kid. He's great.
Brendan, on your left. Just for both you guys, Coach Travis talked about identity, a lot of identity of the team. I guess for you guys, what do you think the identity of this team is having gone through tour duty and now spring practice?
I think it's intensity. You know, every day, I mean, you guys are here for the practices. Y'all see it's a whole different atmosphere. You know how intense we get, the O-line, D-line battles, the battles between the linebackers and the running backs, the secondary and the wide receivers. I think we just bring intensity no matter where we go. You know, today we were on the field, we got after it. There was like some battles in the trenches that I can see at least. That it's like, okay, like you seeing people grow all over the place. I think our identity is just being intense, being our best, bringing what we can.
I would say the brotherhood is like what's really special here. I mean, you walk in the locker room and you have a smile on your face every single day. You see your teammates. I just saw the guys yesterday. You walk in, you're happy to see them. Going out to practice is fun, especially when you have your brothers next to you. I mean, I talked about it on spring break. I was gone for 6 days and it felt like it was a year since I see my teammates. I couldn't wait to get back. Yeah, this team is really special and the brotherhood is really cool.
I want to change my answer to that. Yeah, you know, that's a solid one.
I'll go back to Ira in the middle.
Kind of following up on that, Jared, you guys decided to come back, and you guys could have gone. Did you guys feel like you've accomplished this spring? I know you have another practice, but you guys feel like you've accomplished what you set out to accomplish, and how much more do you guys have to accomplish before this season?
I think definitely, you know, from my personal aspect before I speak about the team was I got better. You know, one big reason I did come back was to get better. And it wasn't anything major, like I was trying to get faster or stronger, which I do want to do, but it was, you know, the smaller things, the things that like other people would see when they really focus up on the film, not everyone's gonna see. So that's something I really focus on. And just on the team aspect, I came back just to see us all get better as a whole team. And I've seen, I mean, you guys just saw it. And on the offensive side, Sean went crazy today. Like, he had some crazy plays. I'm like, okay. And we had the young guys come in, like, making big plays. And I'm like, okay, like, this is what I came back for. That's just on the offensive end. On the defensive end, we had some big plays made. Some of the young guys, some guys got switched positions, and they're making big plays. So I just can't see us all get better. And that's exactly what I saw. And I'm happy I came back. So happy.
We'll go over to Aslan.
Coach said it's vital for this team to play with an edge. That's kind of what gave you guys, you know, an advantage last year playing a lot of games, but now things are different. People are telling you how good you are all the time. I guess first Jared and you, Jordan, what are you guys doing to maintain that edge? How have you been able to maintain that edge?
I'm just never trying to forget where I came from, because I've always had a chip on my shoulder. I've always been looked at as like, oh, he's not gonna make it, he's not gonna do nothing special, don't expect too much of him. And I'll try to keep that mindset. You know, people will congratulate you, tell you how good you are, how proud of them, like how proud they are of you. But I'm never gonna let that get to my head. To me, I'm still that kid that only had the one offer, and I had to grind to make it here. So I'm still, in my mind, I'm still that. That's why I still talk as much as I do. I'm still trying to, you know, keep that edge, keep my mentality going.
Yeah, I feel like my career has been like a roller coaster. Sophomore year, I got booed a little bit. I've been down in the dumps a lot. I came a long way, but I couldn't do it without the help of my teammates and my family. Like Jared said, we know where we came from. We had a losing season for 3 seasons straight. Wasn't the standard at Florida State. So we know where we came from. I mean, it all comes from the work in the off season. Coach Norvell pushes us really hard in the off season. So you get to the game field, it's pretty easy.
All right, we'll come to Jack here, front row.
You guys talk a lot about, you know, the environment around here, practices, you know, you mentioned being in the trenches, you know, working hard, the younger guys really showing up. The spring showcase compared to, you know, past years, and as you guys mentioned, you know, going through it, leading up to it, does this feel, you know, different compared to the past spring showcases / games?
I mean, I can only speak about the last one because I was only when I was here for. But no, it definitely feels a whole lot different, you know, just the impact. Everybody's like, oh, you ready for Saturday? I'm like, oh yeah, like, it's gonna be, well, like, yeah, of course I'm ready for it. Everybody's talking about it, everybody's excited about it. They're more excited than I am, and I'm like, I love being on the field. So no, it's definitely a whole different feeling, you know, just from the last year, what I experienced, it's like everybody's so much more into the team now, and everybody's so excited for not just today, but what's coming up this season.
I would say the same thing. I mean, it's very different. I mean, we're coming off a winning season. We have a lot of confidence. Previous seasons we weren't coming off a winning season, so we didn't know where we were at. We know where we're at, and we can only go up from here. Just continue to work hard and deserve.
All good? All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.